Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Replay. It's another week. We have another set of games here. We're going to play a bunch of them, namely two games. We're going to do a bunch of Tiny Toons stuff. Again, by bunch, I mean two. So I'm Tim Turi. I'm taking over for Reiner, who's a hair sick right now. Feel better, Reiner. You're in our hearts. And I got Ben Reeves.
Here I am.
And Jeff Cork.
Here I are.
And Kim Wallace.
Right here.
And we are all united with our appreciation for Tiny Toons, specifically the 16-bit Genesis and Super Nintendo game. This
Buster
is
Bust Loose, the superior version, of course.
Yep.
And that's what we're here to settle here.
Interesting.
Also want to note that there's a weird color thing on the bottom of that circle, the Tiny Toons logo. And we're playing on a Retron, so it sometimes does weird stuff with depending on the game. But so we're kicking off.
Should I just jump into this thing?
Cork,
Yeah,
are you
are you playing right now?
I'm not playing.
Oh yeah,
I
go
thought you
for
were
it.
playing.
Jump in.
Oh.
Well, I didn't want to interrupt because we got amazing things that are going to happen.
So to
here.
set it up, we were talking about Tiny Toons in the office, these games, and there's a division between a few of us, which is whether Buster Bust Loose is the superior Konami 16-bit Tiny Toons game or the Genesis Buster's Hidden Treasure. Jeff Cork, Kim Wallace seem to be on the side of Buster Bust Loose.
Because it's the better game of the two.
Uh-huh.
This is pretty...
Right. And Ben Reeves and I are both on the Genesis side.
Yeah.
Were you guys multi-platform gamers at the time? Because this is a critically important
No,
detail.
don't worry about that. All that matters is passionate arguments. There's no logic involved.
All right. So you didn't play it on the SNES at the time.
yeah.
That's what's going on.
I didn't play it at the time, but I have played Buster Bust Loose after the fact.
Because I think people will soon see there's very little comparison. This is
So
much better. And as you'll see also, all I've been doing since this came out is playing this game nonstop, so I'm super great at it.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, you're doing the speed runs and stuff.
Yep,
So
just-
set it up a little bit. Like, what's going on in this one?
Well, I'm Buster. Okay. I'm on my way to Bust Loose.
Are you looking for some pants?
It's loose is my destination.
he's already
It's
pretty
on
loose,
the
it
right.
looks like, yeah.
he busts his
So
pants.
he's got like a jump, as you can see, and then if I jump on a bad guy, that's what happens. It's not great. So I have to do this little flip thing.
Okay, that looks awful.
This looks like it sucks.
Doesn't look great. I'll let you shut up. And he's also got a dash. You can see that meter's full.
He's got like a Sonic the
And-
Hedgehog.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
you can.
blew
I'm
it.
showing this. You dash into bad guys and it hurts you.
Now,
So-
Jeff, correct me if I'm wrong,
I
but
will.
Buster the Bunny is not known for speed. That's usually reserved for the Roadrunner.
Dumbass
Whoa.
frog. I thought he was one of my buddies, so it's been
Into
a while.
a trash can.
What was
Where
the,
this game belongs.
What was the version of the younger version of the Roadrunner? Do you remember him?
Road Rash.
That is a Genesis game, Ben, starring bad men on motorcycles.
Yeah,
Bad man.
very
Yes,
bad man.
very
on
bad,
motorcycles.
bad men. Well, what was his? Do you remember?
What was his what?
What was the younger version of the Roadrunner's name?
Carl.
Carl.
It was just Carl.
Carl Weathers.
Carl Feathers, I think.
Carl. Yep. Carl. That's actually. Dang it. That should be a cartoon.
Carl Feathers.
Carl Feathers and the balloons.
But he runs fast, and that's not generally what this particular rabbit is known for.
Well, rabbits are known for running fast.
They get
Rabbits are
hunted. They
fast
gotta
creatures.
move.
They got a bust it. You know.
Okay, I got it. We would have never guessed it in a million
Oh,
years.
there's a big weight.
The younger
big
version, the Tiny Toons version of
Oh, I'm gonna
Roadrunner is
scream.
Little Beeper.
Little
Oh,
beaver.
that actually sounds
yeah.
right. That
Leave it
sounds
to
familiar.
Beeper.
That's an awful name, though.
This is not
Beep,
going
beep.
well. As you
Wasn't
can
he
see. I
always
gotta
go
wait
beep
for-
beep?
I just want to, Jeff, we all believe in you here.
I believe in you too.
This
Oh
is a
my
challenge
God!
as a child, and it's still challenging
stay on
now.
that.
I wasn't a child
Why
when
do
this
you keep
came out,
jumping?
unfortunately. Because look at this freaking wall. It says jump.
You don't have to though.
Yeah, you're right.
Will he just run up the wall indefinitely?
No,
He runs out of steam a little bit?
he runs out of steam. He's got a dash meter, which is not a big part of the UI. So I can. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Jeff. So I see that you've developed some sarcasm, some dry humor during some course of your life, which
Oh
is on
my
full
goodness.
display.
Oh, I love this. This is great.
So you gotta keep your momentum.
So
going.
this is the superior game, right?
Yeah, of the two, for sure.
now.
Well,
I
I'm
want
not
to
saying
hear.
I'm the superior player.
We haven't
I've
gone
never
into.
said that.
We haven't gone into details yet, but
Let's go into the details.
before comparing, tell me what you think just makes this a good game in general.
Looks better. Plays
No,
better.
no, not by comparison. Just in general. What makes
This is. I don't understand
What?
how you can
That's-
argue. What
that's
makes this
pretty
a better
obvious.
game in comparison without drawing
No,
any
no, I'm not
comparisons?
saying in comparison. I just want to say, why do you like this
Well,
game?
what makes it a good game?
But without any comparisons. God, I'm sucking this up. It's It was fun.
No, Cork, don't use words.
I'm sorry. God.
Don't jump on him.
He's trying to
handing the
focus.
controller
No,
over to Kim.
no.
I
All right,
just handed-
Jeff,
No,
keep
no,
playing. We'll ask Kim.
Okay.
Kim,
I've
why did you like?
I
this?
cannot
just
answer
remember
this to any
having
degree of satisfaction,
Way
so-
more fun with Buster Bust Loose. I used to play this game all the time.
You guys are still not giving it up.
Well, hold on. Are you
I don't
guys...
know what you're looking for. Tell me what you
Yeah,
want to
I
say,
mean,
and
like,
I will
I
say.
just- I
so
thought
here,
the
let me
levels
lay it
were-
all out. All I want to know from you,
Uh-huh.
without a comparison, is what just makes this a good game.
Yeah, what do you
fun.
like about this game?
Yeah, what is fun about Buster Bust Loose? That's
It's a
all I
fun
want to hear from you.
platformer.
It's a fun
Yeah.
platform. I don't know what you want. It's
It's got
funny. There's a
Tiny
lot of
Toons.
variety to it. They do some.
They had some cool levels. Yeah.
I
Okay.
mean,
Any levels stick out in your memory at all?
I like the Star Wars level near the end.
What?
It's pretty
Hey,
cool.
you
Can we
mentioned
get to that?
No,
This is
obviously,
cool.
I'm probably not even gonna get
See,
past
look
the
at
first
this.
level.
This is cool.
You're like
You
in
got
the,
angry pit bull in
Gosh,
this.
it's all coming
It's
back
like in the
now.
back
You
of
have to
the
get
school.
the key.
Oh, that's right.
Dash up that wall.
there's
Don't let
Hampton
him touch
and
yeah.
Plucky
This isn't
Duck.
gonna go well.
Lucky. Oh no!
Oh.
I love those guys. I forget what they're called now.
Pit bulls.
They're
I think.
very
Though.
odd.
No, what is the name
They
of
might
them?
be like
They're
Johnny
the blue-
Bravo mixed with like.
Oh, I gotta beat this jerk.
You know what? You gotta have him run into the wall, I bet.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but it seemed like he kind of did that before.
But you weren't on screen. I don't know.
Um,
All right. There you go.
you can't
No,
jump on him?
That didn't work.
Can you drop kick them?
I don't know.
Oof. I don't know. This game looks pretty bad.
There's always a dumpster. Like no matter where
course.
you are, you always fall in a dumpster.
It's where this game belongs.
That's pretty good.
Huh?
That was the greatest.
So wait, let's go back.
Apparently, we're going to.
Not kind with the checkpoints.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Am I to understand
Uh-huh.
that both of you played both versions back in the
Yes.
day?
Yeah.
Like you both owned a Genesis and a Super Nintendo?
Yes.
Yeah. It was
Well,
a lucky
Richie
one.
Rich
No, I was an adult.
and Richie Misses.
Sweet Lord, I am having an absolutely miserable time right now. I
Ben,
will say.
how about this is a good opportunity since Ben, you didn't grow up with Buster Bust Loose. Why don't you grab the controller from
Here,
Jeff
Give me this.
and
Please do.
give it a go? I would recommend, just based on my observation, take it slow. He has a dash, but just much like Sonic, you can't plow through every single thing. It's actually a little bit more deliberate than it might appear.
So I'm like flipping? Is that... I don't understand.
Yeah, there's a
why.
wild, confusing animation that occurs that may or may not throw off your
Hey,
course.
it could have just been a jump on the head like Mario, but they wanted to be
Exactly.
A
They
little
wanted to make
different.
it more dynamic.
So what
Right.
are the stars for?
If it ain't broke, break it. Is basically the old saying I think that Konami adhere to here. But,
Cork, do you know what the stars are for?
You collect them.
How did you... Oh, here we go.
You get enough stars, I'm sure you get a free life.
It's been 20 years since I played this game.
That's
Yeah.
fine. Because it's just that good. I'm just kidding. So they both came out in '93. That's an interesting note too. Is that these debates must have been raging in '93 between Genesis and Super Nintendo owners.
I think what will happen though with these debates typically comes down to what system do you own? Oh yeah, I own the
Exactly.
Genesis.
How,
Oh,
how do you,
yeah.
how do you
I
stop him
both.
from running?
No, but I think for most people though, you let go of them.
But there's people that look at stuff like, let's say, Shadowrun or Super like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat, and there are things that make these versions really different, and some are just like flat out superior. We're gonna see some things that I think make Buster Bust Loose an inferior game.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really curious to see if you guys agree. Like taking off the rose tinted glasses.
I'm sure it's a lot easier.
I think it might be not as good looking and the sound is inferior. So Buster's Hidden Treasure will have those things going for it.
You think it'll look better?
No!
no,
Oh,
it's
I
gonna
think
look
it's-
worse.
I think that
The
the
Genesis was terrible looking compared to the Super Nintendo.
Terrible.
oh man, I
Absolutely, like
we are
the
gonna,
color palette was just completely
Tim's gonna
muted and
rage
gross.
Right now.
I will admit that I think that the colors are really good in this game. I think it pops and
There's
like it.
blue,
Yeah, there's blue and red.
There
Yep.
are
both
both
featured.
colors.
some silver.
But I think it's got a different style, but I think it works on Genesis really well.
Oh no.
I'm excited to see what you guys think about
I'm
it.
very excited.
So what happens over the course of this game? Like, what are the boss fights like? Because I'm not sure if we're going to see one.
Oh, you definitely won't see them. I honestly don't remember. You probably fight Elmira or something.
Okay, so you're fighting like...
Monty
Now, she was supposed to be
Montana
based-
Max.
Yeah.
Based on like Elvira, right?
Or Elmer Fudd. Take your pick.
Yeah.
yeah, she was the Elmer Fudd one, and Montana Max was was Yosemite Sam.
Yep.
Which-
Elvira Fudd.
Which the human characters, I had a harder time making the connection between them and their Looney Tunes counterparts.
Like an emotional connection.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Wait, what happened here?
Yeah. There you go.
There we go.
Now, don't fail where I failed. So
Now, this is an important question too.
I like questions.
On the topic
Oh,
of
shoot.
comparisons.
Yes.
Tiny Toons or Looney Tunes?
Looney Tunes.
You think Looney Tunes is better?
Yeah.
How about you, Kim?
I'm on the tiny side.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Ben,
Well, I definitely grew up with Tiny Toons.
Yeah, I grew up
'cause,
with
you
Tiny
know,
Toons.
I didn't grow up with the same like fondness for Looney Tunes because they all seemed like really old cartoons.
Can you
back
drop
then.
kick? Oh, good job, Ben.
Well, it's more than Cork ever did. I guess. Oh gosh.
No one was disputing that. for the record. She said, "Good job."
Oh, there we go again.
That wasn't some backhanded compliment.
oh crap!
Stop insulting
You
me.
can
You're
get him.
so close.
You have him.
You can do it. He's putting
Don't
in your hands.
Just be deliberate. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Just be
He's
ready
like
to
a-
jump. Don't jump ahead of time. Just when you see him jump.
Oh gosh.
Oh. Okay. Just wait. Wait till you see him. Jump.
Yes.
Yeah.
You did
Nice.
it.
Yeah, I'll take that and all these. Yes.
Oh,
Look at them stars.
Nice work, Ben.
Woohoo!
And now you're out.
Hopefully this is a
Should I go up
checkpoint.
Oh yeah, you should definitely go up there.
What was to the right there?
I don't know.
And I think if you
It's
do
a secret.
if you do wall transfers, Ben, I think that's how you continue building up your dash. Can you get it by?
You get the dash by getting the little go-go guy.
Oh, go.
Yeah.
Go. The
What I don't
Dodo.
understand is how you turn off the. Oh, you have to hit it again. That's dumb.
Yeah.
Wasn't Dodo's whole shtick in the original Looney Tunes that he was the last of the Dodo, and now there's Go-Go, which that complicates things. I feel like.
Go
Did-
go Dodo.
did
He had kids.
Did the dodo really have much of a legacy to pass on though? Like I don't remember that.
No, that
Yeah,
character wasn't
before.
very remarkable.
Dizzy's destroying the kitchen.
Oh,
Dizzy
Dizzy.
Devil.
Yeah.
Now, I would say that Dizzy is inferior to Taz.
Oh yeah, Taz is way better.
In most.
Although there
ways.
was that Tasmania show.
Oh, Taz is awesome. He rides motorcycle.
Yeah,
he has
he
like
was- he was
a American
badass.
flag bandana.
He is everything to everyone.
He's
Yeah.
on a lot of shirts.
He plays
Uh,
electric rock guitar.
Just because you know what, he can't speak.
No.
He can't form whole words, and I think that's why people imprint and project their own feelings onto
See,
him.
this is cool.
You know
All
what
right, we got
really-
to a boss fight.
Oh, hello. You know what really
You have
confused
to
me?
feed him.
I do?
Yeah, that's what I said. They have to give him something to eat.
Well, how do I do that?
I don't know.
Uh-oh, don't get hit by him.
Whoa.
I don't like that at all.
The
How do
Tasmania
you do this?
theme song, actually, sang by the same voice actor as Wacko from Animaniacs.
And this is another fact: the Tasmanian
Ah,
theme
jump on
song
him.
based on a true story.
I guess I could. Oh gosh.
Is that right, Jeff?
Yep.
Did you read about that? When did it happen originally?
I'm assuming it's based on the country of Tasmania.
Oh, okay.
So
You know what's crazy?
what's that?
I forgot.
That little
Oh,
bottle in the background.
I was
says
gonna
Hick.
say, there was the Tasmania
Oh, I guess you
show,
are
and like
supposed to
all
do
of Taz's like family could talk. Which I
Yeah.
always thought was super weird.
Yeah.
I want to note, this is ridiculous. In the kitchen, they have a mallet and an axe hanging from the rack.
Just raw fish.
Come on. I think those aren't oven mitts that are shaped like raw fish. I guess the raw fish thing makes more sense.
Ben Reeves is just
Tearing
a
it up.
savant.
Where is he? Where's that guy?
I think it all
Well-
comes down to with these style of games.
Ugh.
I just am not patient for it anymore.
You have to be, and you have to be so patient.
Yeah.
That's good.
And
Well,
when we were kids.
Oh,
we
dang
were.
it. He got me.
I was in college when this came out. Different.
Wait, no way.
give it another shot. If you
Horrifying.
start at the boss, we should give that
Let's
a
see
go.
what happens. Yeah.
I did the math when this came out. I was 8.
Oh,
me
what?
too.
This is terrible.
We would have had very little in common. at that moment in
You
time.
think?
Yeah.
How did you slide?
Ooh.
Should we skip
a
ahead?
little bird in my ear told me that we may have some passwords, so maybe we can check out like the Star Wars level
A little
that you're
go-go
talking about
in your ear?
and skip ahead a little bit. You guys want to check out some different stuff?
Yeah, let's do it.
So
Okay.
we can further explore
I wanna
why
do
this
that.
is superior.
Let's do it.
All right, we've skipped ahead to the last level. This is stage 5. I'm seeing some moons in the background.
Mhm.
This may be the Star Wars theme level that you were talking about.
Buster's
Yes.
mooning us.
This may also be. I heard that, Ben. That was Is it because he's not wearing pants?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's also facing us, which makes
He's
that.
also, what is that, shininess?
I think you might be
You
right.
guys
that's
see
cool.
Princess Babs?
Princess Bab. Oh, okay. Yeah, here
There
she
you
is.
go.
I think I remember her doing that in the cartoon as well.
Now, Babs wore a skirt, right?
Yes.
No, she just wear.
No,
yeah,
for-
yeah, she had a purple skirt and a
Purple-
yellow shirt.
Purple shirt.
Yeah, okay. It's which seemed more
Babs
appropriate.
was sassy.
Whereas, yeah, Buster's just sort of busting out.
Do you guys remember the MTV parody they did? They did one where it was an entire episode of parodies of music videos.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it was like the greatest thing.
Yeah.
They did like Triangle Man, and
Yeah.
I think they did other songs. They did Yakety Yak.
Oh, that
Yakety
perennial
yak.
favorite.
They did a
love
bunch
that.
of like They Might Be Giants songs, which were like the first times I ever heard They Might Be Giants.
Oh, it was several songs by them.
I think they
is-
did at least two.
Is Triangle Man one of
All right.
those?
They did Triangle Man, and then they did Constantinople.
That's right, and that was great too. This is wait. You kicked that projectile and it didn't hurt you.
Did it?
Can you do that in Buster's Hidden Treasure? Probably
We'll have
not.
to give it a
I
give it a
doubt
look.
it.
I remember my strategy always being not to actually
These
fight the
guys
guys.
are
Like I would
brutal.
just run up everything.
Avoidance. You were just
Yeah.
a pacifist.
Yeah.
Forever the
Well,
pacifist.
if you
Kim
don't have
Wallace.
to kill him, I mean.
Does
eh.
you don't live up to your nickname, Kim Wallop. King Wallop. Kim Wallops.
King Wallop.
King Kim
King Wallop.
Kong
That's not a bad
King
name actually.
King Kong King
Whoa.
Wallop.
All right.
Actually,
Is
I
this
like
a,
King Kong Wallop.
Is this a space submarine?
Oh, there you go.
Oh gosh.
You're gonna get a key. Oh.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
I keep trying to.
Not really clear what is a plane that you can stand on.
Oh gosh.
This was a problem with games of this era just in general, so don't try to pin it on Buster.
I think you know what? I don't want to. I know that I'm a little
wanna play.
biased, but I think it might fall apart on you a little bit. But then again, we went from the first level to the second level.
Oh boy.
That's a good order usually.
First
the
level,
last level?
first level to the last level. Yeah.
Jeez, that's.
Oh no.
I was attacking him.
I'm curious how this game would have aged to anyone that didn't grow up with like a love for the cartoon. If it's just kind of like, even all of our arguments, if you put those aside and stripped it of like Tiny Toons nostalgia, if it's just kind of like, okay, this is not as good as Mario or Sonic. What are we doing?
Well, I think I'm somewhat removed from the Tiny Toon nostalgia. I mean, I watched it, but it wasn't part of my childhood per se, because like that horrifying statistic that the fact that I was in college when this came out. So it's not like I was.
That's
I-
statistic.
Yeah, I'm big.
How many
I'm-
Jeffs
I'm
were in
totally
college
into
back
math.
then?
as a
Yeah,
math
people watch
major.
Adventure Time. It's the same crap.
Ah, son of a.
Yeah, I don't think so though. I mean, I didn't have that affinity toward
Okay.
the show in the same way, so it's not like I look back fondly at this. I remember
Okay.
being like, they thought they were really clever because they were like skewering pop culture all the time. But
Yeah.
it was hit or miss for me.
Okay.
So I think as it stands, this is probably the most tightly constructed platform of its game of its day.
What?
Flawless flip kick animation.
People make the argument between Mario 3 and Mario World, and I think they're missing a factor here.
Yeah,
That's Buster
exactly.
Bust
It
Loose.
was all about
Because I think
Buster.
that like the best Mario game in the Mario series should always have an asterisk next to it because it's not taking into account Buster Bust Loose.
Well, maybe we should bust loose of this Super Nintendo game, this inferior Super Nintendo game, and take a look at the Genesis game. So
You're
let's
about to ruin your childhood.
And your eyes.
yeah. Oh, we'll see. We'll see about that. Let's move on to the second segment.
This game is just as great as I remember.
All right, we're back with the second segment here, and if you looked at the title of this replay, we are pitting these two games against each other. This is Buster's Hidden Treasure.
It's not.
Oh,
Look at this.
Yuck.
Overworld.
Now hold on a second. That's a great point, Ben. It has an overworld, which is awesome.
And then it does this. Blah.
Now, I got to give you one thing, because I remember going to, like, the video rental store when I was a kid, Jeff, and, like, looking at the back of the box for the Super Nintendo 1, I was like, oh, this one looks so much better.
Okay.
I wish I could play it.
So here's what I'm gonna, because I'm an
having-
adult.
Having just played it, though,
adult.
Because I'm an adult, I'm gonna give it up and
grown
say
man.
that the Super Nintendo version does look better.
yeah.
But I'm gonna say that this plays superior. He's got a bit of momentum there. He's
Oh,
got like
Sonic.
Sonic momentum,
Sonic,
which may be revealing more bias on my part. But look at how much tighter it controls. Like
Oh,
you can just see the way he's playing it that everything's a little bit more precise. Look at there are different
Moving platforms?
there are different tiers of platforming in this level. You can go on the main
look
level.
at how ugly the environments
Oh,
are.
okay.
The planes.
But hey, if it was all visuals versus gameplay, everyone would have loved Beyond Two Souls last year, and it would have been Game of the Year.
Yeah, what if your mother said this is an ugly baby? Throw it away. What about the other
Throw it away, she said.
Throw it away.
Look at. I want to just point out that Reeves is platforming and executing those moves at the top of the level, the high risk stuff, and he hasn't played this game. When's the last time you played this game?
I told you this
Decades,
one was
probably.
going to be easier. Buster,
When did this game
Bust
come
Loose,
out?
you had to have
95?
like to appreciate challenge.
93.
Does easy make it better?
Right.
You can go down there.
Oh, that's
Oh, I always loved that. I thought
Look
that
at
was
that.
cute.
What is that for?
It's just to trip you up. Like you could be running and then it's slapstick.
Maybe it's just it's a commentary.
You can do that as many times as you want too.
I would like you to.
Ben,
Ben,
so I should go down here?
Oh
But-
yeah, there's a hidden thing.
I just want to point out, Ben, do you have to hit any extra buttons to jump on someone?
Not at all.
No, you're just jumping on
yeah,
a person.
I jump on a dude and they die.
Okay.
And look at this, a spring?
So are you playing as Buggy? I can't tell. What are you?
You're Buster. Oh, you're making a comment on the visuals. And
Is
then
this,
your goal at the end of every level is to
Go-Go.
find Go-Go.
There he is.
And he brings you to, was it Wacky World? Is that the name of his like insane alternate reality?
I hope so. Seems like that'd be a good thing.
The other thing I thought was great about this is they explained why you're fighting all your friends at a certain point. Gene Splicer mind controls everyone from Dizzy to Plucky to Hampton, everyone, and you have to go and fight all your friends. And there's like wildly different environments, and there's more levels. You go to like a sunken ship. There's like an ice world. There's a lava world. I mean, all the
Blue
tropes.
sky.
There's woods with like super complex tree networks. It's like really tricky to find Go-Go in that one. And there's these really inventive, sort of like the gourmet race, DDD versus Kirby races from Kirby. You have to like outrun Elmira. She wants to give you a hug, and if she catches you, like it's game over, and it's really tough.
I
It was
hate
actually
those.
really stressful.
Oh, gosh.
So there was a decent amount of variety in there as well. So I thought that was really cool.
There were mini games. Of course, I can't remember any of them though. There were mini games in Buster Bust Loose though, and then there was a ton of variety in levels too. Like this one, you could say, "Oh, this has more levels," but I mean, this is virtually
The same
indistinguishable
level.
from the last one. It might have 3 crappy variations.
Well, let's
on
go
this
back down to the
stupid
ground.
thing.
You can talk about the difference in like how similar the level design is, but I think that the core way you're interacting with the game, which is this isn't about wall jumping or managing some dash meter. It's about just like tricky platforming, jumping on dudes, and
Avoiding hugs.
avoiding hugs. Correct, just like our day-to-day lives.
Just like when I was a child.
There's a lot of Sonic DNA in this, though, and I'm sure that was by design. I mean, Konami made both of these games. They both came out in '93. They both involve like dashing and stuff. But how close do you think this feels to Sonic then?
Oh, it feels a lot like Sonic.
Yeah.
I can't do a spin dash, but like the speed, the fact that I'm on speed,
So you're saying Buster Bust Loose is more
the
original?
cans.
No, I would say that it doesn't control as well. I would say that it looks better. I'm gonna
I
give
would
it. It
say-
looks better.
Yeah.
It looks
Um,
better.
Yeah, Buster Bust Loose definitely.
think
looks
Does
better.
this have a train level?
Keep going?
Look, it's gonna be
Uh,
the same level as last time.
That's a good question.
Oh,
look at this. It's
Oh,
red.
there's a little color
It's all red.
variation.
We got palette changes.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, do that again. Run back and run into the wall. Those little touches, you can keep your dumpster in Buster Bust Loose.
I will.
'Cause we got to jump into it a little
Oh,
bit.
Dumpster was funny.
The first time, I think.
Not like that can gag.
It's all right.
That's a good one. I like that can gag.
Oh, yeah, you got to push against that.
Oh, this is gonna be good. See, look at that.
I
Wasn't
did.
that fun?
Who's the last guy in Buster Bust Loose?
It's like a Darth Vader duck.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's
oh, So
bizarre.
you're like on the last level.
They're in it. Like the point is, like Tiny Toons was always about breaking the fourth wall. They're like interacting in movies. That's what they're doing in Buster Bust Loose.
So
Okay.
Tiny Toons was kind of like the cartoon version of the Community.
The Community.
Is that a different version of the show?
No, the
He's
show
thinking of
Community.
the show
Oh.
Community. The Community.
The the Tiny Toons was
My favorite
like,
band is Beatles.
Yep. And the Beatles.
I'm into
crap.
the Beatles mania.
I love his juice. Carrot juice.
Carrot
Yeah,
juice?
Beetlejuice.
Oh. Did anyone connect those dots?
Yeah, I was hoping it would stop.
Nice.
Look at this.
Oh, you got it right.
Almost got it.
I like the face he makes when he gets hurt, even though you're making it way too much, Ben.
Take that.
I think you could have gone down there.
Should I?
Actually, go to the top there. You can take that spring all the way to the top.
All right.
To the top, Ben Reeves.
So you have this whole thing memorized. There he is. All right. I think we should go and check out one of the later levels to show just how much
Well,
diversity it has.
Maybe the sky is
We could give that a
green.
shot. I think you might be close to the boss, though. We might be able to take a look at the first boss if it's right around the corner. But I will look up passcodes for this while you play the next level. So, Ben, take... Oh, yeah, it's the red one. I think that means it's a boss.
Looks good to me.
I think you're also discounting the fact. Oh, this is boss battle here. But
Who was this
Blaster
guy?
Basilisk was the first, aside from Rogue, the first roguelike.
Oh,
In that you lost all of your items and it was impossible. So you really need to. You start from the very beginning.
That's a great point. Also,
Yeah.
I also like to point out that Gene Splicer changes colors when you do damage to him, which is incredibly satisfying.
And you have never seen that before since the dawn of
Oh,
NES
gosh.
games.
I also want to point out that I think it's a really cool mechanic where you have the dude that's dealing damage, and you don't want to hurt your friend, so you have to hurt Gene Splicer while avoiding Dizzy.
Yeah,
It's kind of a cool way to like.
It's
there's,
genius.
There's story in this boss battle. It's that Gene is controlling your friends, and you need to liberate them from his control.
it's like poetry.
You got this, Ben. How's it feeling? Are you doing
Oh, it
okay?
feels great.
They both start off with fights against Dizzy. My recommendation, Ben,
Yeah.
wait until he jumps on the ground. And then always just attack from
I got
above. So just avoidance, and then plot it when he's back on the ground. Or that's a good spot. I think he's like a good 5 or 6 hits.
Get up here.
Oh. Nice.
Take
Well done.
that. You dastardly.
He's so mad. You were asking where Gene Splicer came in. He was just their scientist. He was like super occasional, but he was like the other bad guy besides Montana Max, who's the big bad guy in this
And
one.
Elmira.
Was he
He was the big
responsible
bad
for
Elmira.
Pinky and or the brain?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I wonder if they make a
I don't-
cameo in this.
In the brain,
I don't think they were in there. Which that was you could play as Pinky and the Brain in the Animaniacs game as well.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
They
that's the
played with
Animaniacs. That's
Animaniacs.
right.
Yeah, that's right.
Because
Part
that's
of
where they came from. Right.
And then they got their own show.
That's right. Which, because they were like the best
Yeah.
part of that show, right? I think we're all in agreement there.
Do you want to give this over to Cork for just a few and just let him play one of these early levels before we
give it a
skip
try,
ahead?
Cork. Give it a try.
And it gets real hard.
See what is going on? It's just impossible. It's just unfair.
Spikes out of
ridiculous.
nowhere.
It also it lays it down. Instant death spikes, Mega Man spikes. We're not talking about Sonic spikes, so it doesn't all ape Sonic.
Very little coddling.
Yeah.
It
We
also
don't lose
apes
all your
Mega Man,
kids.
so that's cool. He's got a nice jump.
Where did that term ape come from, anyway?
What?
It apes something.
Because I think apes would mimic humans.
Do they? Do they
That I'm
mimic
just
Tiny
totally
Toons?
winging
Monkey
that.
see, monkey do kind of thing. Is it?
I'll take a glass of Diet Monkey Dew. All right. Moving on.
You got a monkey neutron?
See, once again.
Does it come down to Jeff, like you just don't play a lot of like side-scrolling platformers anymore? No. Because we had that conversation on the podcast like about Shovel Knight, and you're just kind of not super.
Shovel Knight is actually really fun though. And I
Look at him! Look at he uses his ears to zipline.
really should pay
That is
attention to this
adorable.
That was really cute, wasn't it?
Well,
was
that's
pretty
your
cute.
problem. Cork.
I know I'm not looking at the screen.
Yeah.
There's a mirror in
Cork,
here.
what?
So
What?
just here's my suggestion:
What are you-
don't try to keep momentum. Stop, controlled jump, and then rally yourself.
Rally myself.
Move to your left a little bit if you need to get a little bit more space to make that
Let's
jump.
go to a different level. I don't like this one.
All right, we'll skip ahead. Okay, so we've entered in a code to unlock all the levels. Buster's currently hopping on Montana Max's final like industrial
Resting
level,
place.
very difficult level, super hard.
he gonna find the hidden treasure?
It was just friendship all along, actually. I don't know if that's it. And we're gonna take a little walk through the world map. So here's the ice stuff. I can't remember what shakes out there.
It's cold.
I think you fight
I think it's
Furball.
slippery.
There's probably some slippery stuff. Icicles maybe that fall on you.
That may be it. You know, another
Slowly
reason I may have
snowballs.
liked this game a lot when I was younger is because I didn't have Mario World, and like this was a good world map. Keep going, Jeff. This is the lava world. It didn't diverge and split that much.
I wonder,
But-
did a volcano go off and then like you had to avoid fireballs?
I don't remember.
be
And this
good.
is the really tough woods level. But
Oh, good.
Really tough.
All right, go back up and let's go into the
world
volcano.
area.
Look at all those
We're gonna
levels
go
that
to the
look
volcano?
exactly the same.
I know.
I think you fight Plucky in the volcano. So maybe
So where do you think? Where would you like me to go? On
you should go to that
yours?
first red one right there.
Right here?
Yeah, see how this goes. Oh, you can't fight the boss again.
What?
We'll go to the sunken ship.
That's lame.
Aww.
Okay, I hope I swim.
Wait, unless that one's a boss. We'll go to the waterfall. Let's give that a
Waterfall's
shot.
good.
All right.
Now, Tim, I gotta admit, I was a little nervous going into this because I hadn't played the Super Nintendo one before, and I was like, well, it's probably gonna be pretty good. But now that we've played them both, I feel pretty comfortable saying this is the superior version.
I haven't gotten my hands on either of them like
It's-
so far, but I feel just visually like it.
Visually, not superior.
But like just watching it.
don't spoil our argument.
All right. Well,
Is there a little secret there? No.
Tim, you just lost credibility.
no. I think it does is visually. I'm totally transparent about that. Not as good of a looking of a game, but that's not what matters. I would like to hear. This is a cool level.
That's fantastic. Just loving it. Just having the best time.
We've also learned some stuff about Jeff Cork today,
Yeah.
which is, I think, it's good for, this is a learning experience for everybody, We learn things about each other every day. And it might be that, 16-bit RPGs aren't your strong suit anymore. Or I meant to say platformers.
That's all right.
There's no skill.
RPGs.
skill
Obviously,
skill
you're
tree or
having trouble
anything like
talking
that.
too, so maybe just conversation isn't your thing.
Oh, if you're listening to me, even normal conversation, I am constantly stammering and saying the wrong words,
That's all
which
right.
is why Reiner, I think, thought that I'd be a great choice for the host of
Yep.
this.
Also, you talk a lot about Buster.
Oh yeah, I'm always talking about Buster.
You're also
I'm also
You're always busting things.
I'm always calling people busters.
busting people's chops.
That frog is a huge fake out, by the way. I think he's like my friend, but nope.
Yeah, you can't attack people underwater, can you?
Oh, there you go. Wait, so you can't like jump on their heads?
No.
No, you're just swimming.
I thought this was a cool level because you're working your way down. How often did that happen in 16-bit platformers? Even in like Mario or Sonic, like how often were you scrolling downwards?
Not often.
It was like Kid Icarus, you know what I mean? Like we had vertical scrolling levels or Metroid. And I know I'm not saying that's the most innovative thing, but I think it's interesting.
Yeah.
You know what they should have done? Is
What's
they
that?
should have had him swim with his ears. Like his ears should have been like
Ooh.
flapping.
That sounds pretty good.
I like how that crocodile is just going for a stroll.
I like how rabbits, their cartoon ears can just like do anything.
What do you like, how, Kim? What do you like, how? Wake up.
I like how.
I am like mesmerized by the water.
See,
Yeah.
this game is mesmerizing.
Get that heart.
I'm
kid.
gonna do it.
Get a kid.
I prefer Babs, but
Awesome. I did it. Go.
Babs
You
was
prefer
sassy.
Babs?
She was sassy.
Yeah, they should have been able to. You should have been able to swap out between characters.
Yeah.
It would have been like almost a palette swap with a bow and a skirt.
Like
and
a
eyelashes.
Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man situation, kind of.
Almost exactly.
Nice shot. So
Nice.
Jeff, having
What?
played both of them just now,
Mm-hmm.
oh, you got the
Oh.
Wacky Worlds.
Oh, this
Bonus
is
level.
What did you
Let's
do
do
now?
this.
Oh, I remember this. This was so cool. I used to take sidewalk chalk and try to recreate Wacky World
Sweet
when I was a
Lord.
kid. I played.
Oh, gosh.
I was really into
Sounds
Tiny
pretty good.
Toons.
What is going on?
I
Tim
played.
Turi?
I would make the entire driveway would turn into like a sidewalk chalk Wacky World maze, and I'd play with my friends.
What am
But
I
you
doing
want to
here?
watch out for me. You want to get the last go-go.
Yeah, keep going. Get all those carrots. Didn't you also try to recreate like newspapers or something from some game?
That was from the show. It was from the Batman animated
Oh,
series.
that's right, that's right. I
Yeah,
remember
they
talking
did the news flash at the end of each.
Supposed to put you in a trance, the background.
Hey, what am I doing here?
You're just avoiding Go-Go and getting as much stuff as you can before you accidentally touch him,
That background's screwed.
because he'll take you out of there.
That
Nice.
background's screwy, guys.
It's a magic eye.
So Jeff, now that you're in the zone, Ben,
Am I the best at this that you've ever seen?
Ben, you're amazing.
This level's really tough, Tim.
You take the cake, the carrot cake. Jeff,
Oh,
so sound
Timmy.
off. Like
Let's sound off. 1, 2.
you've played both of them. It's been a long time
I
since you
did.
played either.
Yep.
Uh,
Oh, I did. I
Oh, you almost had a life.
blew it. I sounded off.
how are you
too
feeling
early.
about these? Are you gonna stick to your guns, or are you willing to give it up a little bit for this version?
I like the other one better.
Why?
Really? Why?
I think that this one is ugly. I don't like the style of level design. I think that this reminds me of like this awful. Remember Harley's Humongous Adventure that we played? We did a replay on a long time ago. Just like open design levels.
You're
where-
going the wrong way. You want to go down,
Yeah.
down the waterfall.
This is why I hate it. I don't.
Yeah, hand it over to Ben and talk to me
I'll
about
play it.
why you like the other one better.
Yeah, I just don't like this like levels that are completely barren, with the exception of just a few platforms. I don't think that's very fun or interesting.
So it's about set dressing for you,
I think a lot of it, yeah, for
Really?
for the platforming for sure.
man. Because set dressing can only take you so far.
you're
At
just
the
a
end of the day,
graphics
it's
whore.
about like this binary way you're interacting with this world, and I feel like it's a little loose in Buster Bust Loose. Buster Busts is loose.
I think Buster Bust Loose had more creative levels, though. This is like more of the same.
Those levels sucked, though. I mean,
Of what we saw,
it wasn't fun to play. I'll give it that. This is at least fun to play.
I think creative levels are cool, but if what you're doing in them isn't fun or doesn't feel as good, I don't care how good it looks. I guess.
That was my bad.
Can I try?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm finally trying.
I feel like we didn't do our job, Tim.
You mean like we
didn't
haven't
convince them? Yeah. Even though I feel like people in the comments are gonna agree with us.
You think so? I think there's a lot of people that grew up with Super Nintendos.
Oh yeah,
like
but I
Game Informer.
mean, if you look at them side by side.
Well, I think people in the comments are first of all going to say, Tim Turi, stay off the sticks forever. Jeff should be the one who controls the games. He's the game master.
He's the game master.
Oh, you guys missed the. He can do like little wall jumps too.
Yeah. See, the thing is, Tim, by the time this came out, I'd been playing video games
That guy's
before,
tough.
so a lot of these moves just weren't novel because I'd seen them before, like a wall jump, and the fact that he's got like a world map.
But you hadn't seen a wacky little spin,
I mean,
the awkward spin.
but
Right,
I
but
think,
I wasn't pretending that was a crazy innovation.
But you're pretending now that it's.
I don't think it
better.
has to be a crazy innovation, but I think it makes it more interesting than Buster Bust Loose, in my opinion.
Oh,
And I think it's a cooler visual representation of like the adventure across like this whole cool kind of like sprawling world. I know that it's just a different way to stitch together levels, but I think it's something that Buster Bust Loose could have used.
Can we reach a compromise and maybe say both these games really aren't that great? Can we do that?
I will say
Nostalgia.
Buster Bust Loose
Yeah.
is
Jeff,
not a great game.
I'm willing to say that
I'll meet you halfway.
I think that neither of them have aged as well as I probably would have hoped, but I will say that I do enjoy playing this one better. I didn't just play Buster Bust Loose like a few minutes ago, but I have played it and I've tried to get through parts of it. I actually think I like the Game Boy one better, but that's a different story for
boy.
another day.
Oh.
This level's super hard.
I'll tell you, with Buster Bust Loose, I just remember every time I would get a password, just feeling so accomplished. Like now I can try to master the next stages. So
So
Yeah,
it's sort
same.
of a Dark Souls thing.
it
for
was,
you.
yeah, maybe. Yeah, I liked to prove that I could do it. I
was
mean, I just
the
remember like a
roguelike Dark
kid
Souls.
sitting in front of the TV, just like trying over and over again.
I mean, that's definitely the same case here.
This
The-
one was, I remember, being really easy.
Oh
compared
hell!
to-
Look at what I'm doing.
know.
But regardless, I think it was totally inconclusive, and that everyone stuck to their guns. But I think that what it's going to come down to is people in the comments. And if you didn't grow up playing them, I think we still are curious to hear what you have to say about it. So just
You
two
should
of
go
us-
to Wikipedia and learn what a Buster is.
Of course, no, this is kind of skewed because we showed them way more levels of this game than we did of Buster
I don't
Bust
know about
Loose.
I think it's probably close to even, but I don't know. I haven't been keeping
We
track
showed
of
2
time.
levels. This
But
one's
hey,
done,
you know
like
what?
4 or 5.
The world map makes that really easy to show off past levels. So
Yeah,
maybe,
it's true.
Hey, I don't know.
World map, pretty fun, pretty cool.
I had a lot of fun moving.
What'd you guys
in the
have?
World map.
Anyway, so that's Tiny Toons. So thanks for watching, and come back next week when we're not playing Tiny Toons and we'll play different games. But that was a lot of fun. Thanks, guys.
Hey guys, let's bust out of here.
Let's bust loose.
Let's bust it loose.
Thank you for that great outro, Ben.
Yeah.
You really nailed
You want
it.
to do it again?
No, that's
wait,
it.
Wait, what was the name of this game?
That'll live for eternity.
Oh,
Oh, the one you like?
Treasure.
Yeah, it's Buster's Hidden Treasure,
Oh,
Ben.
let's hidden treasure out of
Yeah. Listen, what did I pay you for before this episode?
here. Yeah, am I gonna get that?
No, not
Money?
now.
No.
That's
Damn.
truly the hidden treasure.